in the eye. A king failed, an empire born from one bloody day. In war, timing isn't just strategy, it's fate. 1 hour's delay can crown a king or bury a dynasty. And on a rain-lashed hill in England, 1066, it did both in a single savage clash. This is the story of Harold Godwinson's last stand, and how a single battle reshaped the world forever. October 14, 1066, the Field of Hastings. England is teetering on the brink. King Harold Godwinson, fresh from crushing Norwegian invaders at the Battle of Stamford Bridge, has raced south with his 7,000 weary men. They are housecarls and farmer militia, and they've just marched in brutal 200 miles in 4 days. Their boots are blistered, their morale fractured. They are exhausted, but they are England's only hope. Across the valley, a different kind of army prepares. William, the so-called bastard of Normandy, unloads 8,000 Normans, Bretons, and Flemish mercenaries. He's crossed the treacherous English Channel on a massive gamble, claiming the throne with a fearsome combination of arrows and ambition. His invasion fleet was a logistical miracle, built in secret. 700 ships, carved from Norman oaks in mere weeks, a feat of organization that the English king, busy fighting in the north, simply couldn't match. Harold chooses his ground carefully, digging his army in on the high ground of Senlac Hill. His men form the legendary Shield Wall, a locked forest of iron and wood. They'll break on us like waves. He must have told his men, confident in their defensive might. The battle begins. William probes the Saxon line. Norman archers loose hailstorms of bodkin-tipped arrows. They fly high, arcing over the shields to find their targets, raining down into eyes and necks. These were not ordinary bows. The Norman longbow had a 100-pound draw, outranging the Saxon axes by over 200 yards. Midday arrives, and William executes a brilliant, deadly feint. His Breton mercenaries on the left flank pretend to break and flee. Seeing their chance, some of Harold's inexperienced axemen give chase, pouring down the slope in a disorganized charge. It's a trap! Norman knights, waiting for this moment, wheel their war horses around. Lances couch, they slam into the pursuing Saxons like a thunderclap. Blood fogs the air. The Saxon ranks shatter. The battle becomes a chaotic melee. William himself fights in the thick of it, his horse killed from under him not once, but twice. He rises, bloody, and rallies his men with a bare blade, roaring, "I live! Forward!" This very moment is immortalized in the Bayeux Tapestry, a 230-foot piece of embroidered propaganda that portrays William's survival as a sign of divine favor. As twilight descends, the hill runs red. Harold's own brothers fall beside him. Then, the fateful moment. An arrow finds King Harold's eye. Legend says it was fired by William's best marksman. As the king falls, the heart of the Saxon army is torn out. Guthrum, his royal standard-bearer, hacks down 40 Normans in a final desperate stand before he too is cut down. The shield wall, once unbreakable, finally crumbles. Normans swarm the hilltop. The remaining Saxons fight to the last man, their axes biting at horse legs, their desperation turning to pure fury. By dusk, it is over. William stands victorious over Harold's mangled body. England's scepter is his. The Norman yoke descends upon the nation, bringing with it a new language, new laws, feudalism, and a landscape dotted with stone castles. The Battle of Hastings was so decisive that it killed nearly a quarter of England's entire nobility in just a few hours, completely restructuring society, and centuries later, indirectly paving the way for the Magna Carta. So here's the hard lesson scarred in the Senlac soil. Victory hinges on the hour you choose to move. Harold fought 2 major battles in a single month and lost the one that truly mattered. William risked everything on one roll of the dice and rewrote a nation's destiny. Momentum is a crown of thorns. Seize the high ground of time, or it will bury you. Delay kills kings. Audacity builds empires. Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into the epic turning points of history, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.